lovely one, it's me, Helen the Great, and you guessed it, it's time to make a summary of what we've done in the section Exponents. Now, you know all of these laws of exponents from grade 9, so you shouldn't have too much difficulty remembering them. If you don't remember them at this point, you really need to write them down somewhere and read them every night before you go to bed. Even better, find questions that apply them. And those shouldn't be too difficult to find. You just need to look in your textbook or go back to a couple of exercises that we've been doing over here. The definitions of exponents are also quite important because they talk about if we have a negative exponent, how do we deal with it? And if our exponent has a value of 0, how do we deal with it? Now, on top of that, we've gone through expressions and equations. Expressions are things that don't have an equal sign, and we're just expected to simplify it. Once again, we can only simplify it by using the laws and the definitions of exponents. The other thing we've done are equations. Now, these equations have a variable in the exponent, and that's what makes them so exciting to do. You can use tricks in order to calculate it, but I prefer using understanding, and I know you do as well. The understanding part tells us that we need to first get one term on each side, like I've done over here, and then we get the base to be the same. Look, the base is also the same. And then because the base is the same, and we know the two values are the same, so 5 to the power of x has the same value as 5 to the power of 2, 5 is obviously the same value as 5, which means the logical conclusion is that x must have the same value as 2. So the next step would be to draw the logical conclusion that x is therefore equal to 2. Now, occasionally you have been asked to factorize something. So let's say 2 to the power of x times by 3 minus 2 to the power of x times by 5. And that, of course, would come to, we would take out the common factor of 2 to the power of x, and we'd be left with 3 minus 5, making it far easier to work with. Sorry, I've run out of space there. 2 to the power of x times by negative 2. Okay, lovely one. That's it for this section. If you're not getting 100% for these questions, you really need to go back and try them again. The reason I say this is because these are usually the easy questions in your exams. So your teacher's expecting you to get full marks for all of these questions. So once again, if you're not getting 100% for every question you do, go back and redo the section. Much love.